I mean, let's start with the basics, right? What did you think of the competition as a whole? Like that it was set up in three stages, right? Preliminary round, semifinals, and the finale. So, how do you look at it as an? If you could give us an overview, then that'll be super helpful.
Yeah, I can start off. So, well, firstly, it was a very unique case competition since we actually had to don the hats of CXOs and practically take ownership of whichever company which were given in the both rounds. And the fact that there was this unique thing where we were given data and actually had to show how we achieve certain targets through our models, not only just give a qualitative presentations, but also which was very different from different competitions. Across the three stages, I think it tested various different skill sets of us, and we were given different industries, which was not repetitive. I think that these are the few things which made it very unique, and it was a huge learning experience for us.
So I think we've been participating in a number of competitions over the last 2 years since we joined the B School. But something unique about this competition was was how comprehensive the cases were. So I think there was a lot to work upon, and that not only guided us but also incentivized us to do a lot more research and go to another level while solving and coming up with the solutions. And as Auritra mentioned earlier, we are actually taking the position of a CXO. So there's a sense of responsibility and ownership that we come with a company, even though it's fictional. So I think this greatly inspired us to get the best out of us.
Yeah, I absolutely agree with Arithra and Arko. What I found really interesting was the contrast between the cases in the semi-final and the final. In the semi-final, we had a quantitative case with all the data that we could have possibly wanted. All of it was given to us in the case. We did not need to look anywhere else for data. And it was a solvable case. It was a closed case that we could solve. And in contrast to that, in the final, we had a very open-ended case that we could go in several directions in. So that was what I found was really interesting with the competition.
What's amusing to everyone was that in semifinals, you finished a close second, right, in your semifinal round. And jury extended a special invitation to you guys to join the finals. And you guys ended up winning the whole challenge. So I'm sure the prep must have been very different for semifinals and finals. So what did you do that helped you come this far?
Well, I think in terms of the effort and in terms of the time we put in, I think there was no difference between the semifinals and the finals. There might have been some better solutions, some things, some few data points which we might have missed in the semifinals. And in the finals, we thought we have to cover every single data point, every single idea which we have in a very comprehensive manner and in a more realistic and implementable manner. So all of the initiatives, all of the ideas which we had, we thought of how a marketer on ground would actually think on of the company and how actually those targets can be achieved through a financial model. So a more implementable and realistic solution was, I think, separated us in the finals from the semifinals.
Right. So as Arito mentioned, so we worked equally hard for the semi-final round also. So there was a slight amount of negativity when we got to know that we were not the winners then. So but then we got an opportunity. So that greatly inspired us. So we thought that we'll leave no stone unturned while working on the final case. So I think that inspired us a lot to work harder. But also, yes, it was a great experience. It was really dramatic for us right from the beginning till the last stage.
Yeah, I'll absolutely agree with those. The semi-finals case, we thought that it was one of the best cases we have seen across all the competitions and all the courses and all of everything we've done. It was one of the best cases we have seen so far, and we put so much effort into it. And when the results came out, we diagnosed our submission critically. We found every single flaw that we thought could have stopped us from going into the final. Eventually, we did make it to the final as part of the jury's choice, and that is when we really applied those diagnoses of our own mistakes in the semi-final case.
And to go with what you said, the judges really felt like one of the things that we heard repeatedly was that you guys went beyond what was given, like your primary research and the secondary research that you brought in, and try to give a more holistic solution to the problem, which is what led you to winning the challenge. So, what inspired you to do that?
Right. So, like Hardik mentioned, in the case in the finals, so it was very open-ended, and the entire input would have had to come from our side. So we believe that this is what would separate us from other teams. The kind of research that we do right at the beginning before we come up with solutions and conclusions. So we worked really hard for the initial few days to find out the best possible and the most apt data so that we could work upon, and that actually worked really well for us. And as we noticed in the other presentations, it really did make a difference for us.
Apart from what Orko said, I think we, in the final case, we also did a bit of primary research where we clearly spoke, when once we had defined our segments, our target segments, we went and spoke to people in order to understand their apprehensions or their concerns regarding a wealth management setup. So one of the things which we did different from the semifinals was against actually speaking to people and understanding and not just basing our solutions on the secondary research. Primary research was also a huge component in it.
Yeah, we really did go into the depths of the current problems with the industry around pricing and around independence of wealth managers and their products to sell, and so their incentives might not be perfectly aligned. So that is one of the key problems with the industry. And we try to figure out, if we were to launch a wealth management business today, what would we do differently? And so we took it on ourselves as ownership of the company. So that is what differentiated us, I think.
I just wanted to ask, how has the reception been so far?
I think, well, our college and our friends, from the time we actually won it, of the fact that there was a huge amount of excitement built around the competition, waiting for our results, looking at different presentations. I remember all of us sat from 10 in the morning till around 3:30, deeply analyzing each and every presentation of our competitors in order to understand who did what well, what we could have missed. And from that, I think the excitement was built up from the beginning itself. And of course, our friends and families were really ecstatic to actually see us win live, because very few competitions actually go ahead and do so much in terms of in terms of look. We got a chance to look at different presentations from the morning. So I think the excitement was built from the beginning itself. And once the results were announced, college, my friends, family, they were really ecstatic to see us win. And also, we had participated in the competition last year also. We were out in the regionals, which was a huge disappointment for us. And this year, to go ahead and actually win it, it was a huge win for us.
Right. So unlike many other competitions, it is not merely a presentation that you make and there's just a small result announcement that's made the next day or an hour or two later. There's a huge amount of build-up that's involved in this competition. I think that adds a lot of excitement, and it flows to our families and friends too. So I think the excitement and entertainment is one aspect of it, but this also greatly inspires us to work harder and put out our best performance, knowing that there'll be a lot of people watching us also, and there'll be a lot of expectations. So that really builds up the stakes a lot more.
After the results came out, having worked so hard across both the rounds, it was really gratifying to see that people had reached out to us, people we had not been in contact with for years. We had a professor who taught us at IIM Shillong in the first year, who had left the college, and she reached out to us after she saw our win in the Hindu Business Line that was published. So she saw it in the newspaper and she sent us a very heartful message for congratulatory message. And it was great to see that all of our relatives who had seen the win in the newspapers, they reached out to contact us and congratulate us. So that was really gratifying to see that we had learned so much and that we had received all this praise.
So my last question is, what would be your advice to the people who are probably going to, participate next year? Nitty-gritty that you want to share that'll be useful to them.
I think the first and most important thing is to understand what kind of position you are actually looking at a case. So in our semifinals, we were actually a part of the company who were thinking about, we were board members of the company. We had to come up with a problem. In the final, we donned the hats of consultants to the company which were given. So what's most important is understanding what role you're playing towards the company given in the case, and then going forward and presenting a comprehensive solution.
Apart from that, I would like to say that for cases that are so comprehensive as the one that we just did, key aspect is a structured approach and a structured approach of thinking, starting off with understanding the problem statement, then going on to gathering insights and data, then analyzing those data to come up with valuable conclusions from the data, then coming up with a solution, and then an implementation plan. So following a proper structure would actually help a lot. So yeah, that would be my advice.
My advice would be around two more things. One is the story, and one is the overall cohesiveness of the solution. With regards to story, what I mean is that you have to tell exactly what you're going to do. So you step into the shoes of the person who's taking the decision, and you make it clear what you're actually going to do. You cannot come up with several different insights and just say that, okay, this is good, this is good. But what do you have to do? What is the actual step to be taken? That should be really clear in your mind. And regarding the cohesiveness part, if you just give 10 different good ideas, it does not make a good solution. Those ideas have to work together in tandem, and you have to work cohesively to make a good solution. How one idea interacts with the other idea, that is something that you have to think about before giving. It's not just ideas on a platter, it's a full-fledged solution that you have to give. So make sure those ideas are they work well together. So yeah, that would be my advice.
Okay. Good luck, guys. Good luck. It was nice chatting with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so
All
much.
the best and congratulations once again.